I'm so clear about the pathway and actions, and they're not difficult or hard actions. But the moment I commit to them, I feel and see only the opposite to do. So you haven't got the bugs worked out of this quite yet either. I feel so great when I eat well and exercise, but then I can go days only eating sugar and things that I don't believe I should eat, and I don't move my body at all. I journal and meditate and let go of thoughts that don't serve me, return to love over and over, and yet my need to eat and eat and eat has felt beyond my control for so many years. So let's talk about what's going on, because this whole conversation about inspired, about leaning in the direction of desire, about being in the receiving mode, about allowing what you want, this conversation really hinges, the understanding or the underpinning of it is really about momentum. So as you live in this world and as you look around and as you fixate on things or focus on things or talk to each other about things or watch television about things or read about things, your attention to the subject causes your point of attraction to attract more to you, more to think about, more to consider, more to ponder, and that is momentum. So in this very pointed question, we would just like to say to you that you have some momentum going on about things that you've decided that you don't want to do, while your momentum about what you have decided that you want to do is not as strong. And whatever direction the momentum within you is, that's usually the direction you'll go. Now, it seems like you could use discipline, you could use willpower, you could be more mindful, you could make stronger decisions, and you could go in the direction that you've decided that you will go. And we encourage that to some degree. But friends, that's why you call it work. That's why it feels hard, because you're bucking your own current or trying to. You're trying to use your will and determination and physical effort to compensate for a vibrational momentum that you haven't got moving quite yet in the direction of what you really want. Everything that we talk about every time is always about this, isn't it? Even your cells have a sort of momentum going. So we're just going to hit this head on. If you have what you want to call an addiction, and we use that word only because you use the word. When you feel an addiction to something, you usually mean, I'm addicted to something I don't want. You usually mean, I'm doing things out of my control that are against my best interests that I want to stop doing, but I can't stop doing them. And we could use it positively. I'm addicted to love, or I'm addicted to good feelings, or I'm addicted to pure positive energy, or I'm addicted to my vortex. But you're not having any of that quite yet, because that word has been sort of focused in a negative direction for a while. But we want to say to you, relative to these subjects, that you would apply the label of addiction, that it has two aspects to it. One is what your cells are doing. In other words, when you introduce a substance to your body is this wonderful assimilator and harmonizer, adjuster. In other words, your body acclimates to what you are offering it, goes with the flow of it, you might say. Doesn't push against it. And what that sets up within your physical apparatus is a craving. It's a craving. You could use your willpower, not our strongest recommendation, but try it. See if you want. It will show you something. It will make this point with you. You could use your willpower and not eat or ingest or inhale whatever substance is that you feel addicted to. And in 3 days, that craving would subside. If that craving is simply cellular compensation, cellular adaptation, the craving will stop in 3 days. But there are other things going on also sometimes. In other words, underlying that is beliefs, habits of thoughts. I don't look good. I'm hard on myself. I'm not worthy. I self-sabotage. In other words, you've got some mental things going on too, some thought things going on too, some belief things going on too. And the belief things, if you're going to have any peace from these addictions, the belief things have to change. And that's why we're not really big on action. Of course, if there's a car coming quickly toward you, jump out of the way. That's not the time to meditate. That's not the time to try to think positive thoughts. Get out of the way. And so it's a combination, isn't it, of action and alignment of energies. But let the alignment of energies be your predominant intention and understanding. It will serve you so very well.